Like, what are the things when you look at hats? What are the things about the structure that you pay attention to now versus when you were just buying a hat and just saying, I'm gonna pick it up? But now that you're designing hats, what are some of the details of the structures that you look at for hats?
I would go with a boxy fit, especially if we're talking about structure. Boxy, not super structured. So with these hats that I have right now, we have the buckram flap is not sewn in, so with like a fitted hat, you know how the whole front is hard?
Right.
With these hats, I have it so it's just sewn on the bottom.
Right.
It kind of flaps around, it gives you a little bit of wiggle room, and after you wear it, it kind of like gets worn down, so it gives you a little less structure, but it's still there, so it's like you don't have to keep the cardboard.
Right, yeah.
So that's what I'm really looking for with that. It's like more casual than a fitted hat. Like you could wear this with a button-up shirt. It doesn't look like out of place.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And then, yeah, that's pretty much what I'm looking for. More boxy, less of a round brim, and semi-structured is what I would call it.
So who would you say today, right, if you had to think of a brand, what brand would you say would make some of the best hats or some of the hats that's closest to the style that you would like?
I would say, as of recently, maybe Eversfield Vintage. I like, that's kind of how these are, the wool fabric.
Yeah.
Kind of inspired by that, I would say. I would say Eversfield Vintage, the quality is really high, but the price tag's also like incredibly high too.
Right.
So it's like, you get a good medium with this as opposed to that. But I would say Eversfield Vintage is probably quality-wise the best one.
You know, it's crazy because you mentioned price points. I'm one of those people where if it's a hat that I like, there's certain things we have our things that we'll spend our money on. I understand when a hat is a certain price point, I'm looking at that as something like not everyone would have. Exclusivity comes with this, right?
Yeah.
How do you feel about price points when it comes down to your brands and as a brand owner, price points?
As I began manufacturing, I realized that these hats are overpriced.
Right,
way overpriced.
Yeah.
I know what I'm paying.
Right.
So it's like, if you charge $100 a hat, I mean, depends. There's also different things that go into it. Just a regular hat.
Right.
I don't know if it should be $100. I mean, I want to make my stuff attainable to anybody.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want people to go broke trying to support me.
Right.
So it's like, that's how I am with the price point at least. So it's like $45 straight across. Everything's $45.
Right.
And it's like, that's a pretty good price for what I'm selling. These other brands, I mean, they got a lot more marketing budget and stuff. I understand that.
Right.
I like to keep my overhead low, but that also allows me to translate that into savings for the customer.
Right.
So it's like I don't have my own store, I sell out of the store. So it's like, it allows me to keep my overhead low with everything. It's just to circle back on that point, I want everybody to be able to access what I have.
Right. You know, it's crazy. I guess it speaks to how you got started, right? Like you said, the humble beginnings, like I was that broke kid going to vintage stores, right? Went in the shop. So it's almost like you kept that same perspective for your customers. Like I want you guys to be able to enjoy and be able to embark on my product without feeling like I'm overly selling. You know what I mean? So I can appreciate that, man. I appreciate that too.
I'm extra right now.
Oh, hey, Bob.